Support for Radio Friends comes from Home Instead Senior Care, providing trustworthy, kind-hearted senior home care services in your loved one's home. All caregivers are thoroughly screened, extensively trained, professional, and reliable. Home Instead is all about providing the highest quality home care service to fit you and your family's needs. Plus, if you would be interested in becoming a caregiver, they offer great part-time positions. Give them a call at 573-442-4333 or check it out at homeinstead.com. Good morning. Welcome to Radio Friend on Thursday, July the 27th. Got an old-time friend of mine.
Oh, it's like old home week, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. Jim Steele with us.
Yeah.
Fayette Festival of the Arts, and Jim used to own the local Fayette
I did.
newspaper.
I've been retired now 6 years. Doesn't seem that long, but it has been. Yeah,
retired, but you're still as busy as you were.
Yeah, you get a job, you've got it for life sometimes.
Right.
These volunteer jobs, that is. Yeah.
The volunteer jobs that don't pay any money, but they pay back so much to the community.
Well, I think that's true.
Yeah, it is true.
We stay at it, and this is something to look forward to every summer.
You're here to talk about the Fayette Festival of the Arts.
That's right, Paul. This is sort of the culmination of all the different summer events that happen in Fayette. We have Juneteenth that celebrates African American freedom and independence, and then we have our 4th of July, and we have our Howard County Fair, and we have various other things that take place. And this is sort of the very end of summer, just before everything picks up for school. Mm-hmm. And it's an all-day event that features music, art, crafts, historic presentations, a lot of food. We have a cake contest and a big art show, which is also a competition, and vintage cars and trucks and things for the kids.
And you have the Columbia Civic
Yes,
Band?
Paul, that has been the linchpin of this thing ever since the very beginning. That's our premier musical group. They're there, and they look forward to it too, I hope. They're there. They'll be there at 11 o'clock. And as you may remember, because you were a judge for cake and ice cream, you and James, our festival kind of evolved from the old Great Fayette Freeze-Off, and that did include from the very beginning the Columbia Community Band, and they've just stayed with us over the years. And that goes back to 2000.
Yeah, and you know what's so nice? You go up to Fayette. It's like it's almost like you're stepping back in time.
Kind of a Norman Rockwell thing.
It is. It's almost like you're stepping back into the Saturday Evening Post Norman Rockwell painting. When you come into Fayette, you've got the square, you've got the courthouse, you've got the gazebo, and it's all set up in that area. And then you got the cake judging contest. It's like small town, what you'd expect of many, many years ago.
It really is. And I would be remiss in not saying about we have a big quilt show that goes on.
Oh, Connie Shea.
Connie Shea is always here, and she's run that for years, and that's up at the Lynn Memorial. And for folks who may have a little walking problem, we have golf carts that can transport people from the square up to the college campus. And
then you go in and you take a look at those quilts.
Yeah.
Absolutely gorgeous. And if it's a hot day, it's air conditioned.
You got air conditioning.
And you enjoy the quilts.
And we have air conditioning in the courthouse, and that's where we display the youth artwork. Youth, children of all ages, they're different categories, but the youth are all in the courthouse. And then the adults now, for the last several years, are in the Ashby Hodge Gallery that Joe Geist runs and so forth at Central Methodist in Classic Hall. And that is a beautiful venue for the adult art show.
Okay, so let's give them the date and the time and the place.
Yes, it's in and around the Howard County Fayette Square. It takes place all day Saturday, August the 5th. It's always the first Saturday in August, and it runs pretty much all day, starting about 9 o'clock in the morning. And we have jazz, and we have even some gospel music and country, and even the president of Central Methodist has got a group of Nashville musicians.
Oh, really?
Yes, he had an earlier career, and they are good.
Okay.
And the Morton sisters from Marshall.
They're
wonderful people.
In Fayette on Saturday, August the 5th, and they'll have, you can buy hot dogs,
you can buy anything you want, yep.
Okay. And it's like stepping back in time. Jim Steele, thank you so much
Thank
for
you.
coming by.
Good to see you again.
Good to have you here. And I think we've got you coming on sometime soon about the new book.
Yes,
All right.
yes.
We'll talk about that in the future.
That keeps me off the streets, you see.
All right.
Out of the bars.
All right, Jim Steele from Fayette. Now, we turn to a couple of nice ladies who are here to talk about the wardrobe. Judy Bach, welcome to Radio Friends, Judy,
Thank you.
and Yvette Neeson. It's a pleasure to have both of you here. Explain, we're going to talk about the shoe coupon program, but first of all, tell our listeners and viewers, what is the wardrobe?
Well, I think it's one of the best resale shops,
Yeah.
thrift shops in town, just because you can get great bargains there.
Oh my goodness, you can.
Yeah.
You can buy beautiful, gently used merchandise.
Right.
Some merchandise probably hadn't even been used.
Yeah, we have more. We have it for all ages, male, female, mostly female though. It's sometimes hard to get donations for men's clothes. Not sure why, but
But you're there. Where's the wardrobe located?
715 Park Avenue. It's
are
just
you-
a block north of the courthouse.
And you're open when?
We're open Wednesday through Friday, 11 to 4, and Saturday, 9 to 12 to the public.
Yeah.
But then on Tuesdays, we have what's called Referral Day, and people are able to shop there for free if they have a voucher.
They can shop free.
Yes,
But now, when you say you have a voucher, you have to have a voucher from an area agency, correct?
Correct.
Like a church or a voluntary action center?
Voluntary Action Center is who we usually tell them to go to.
Okay. Now, you're having the shoe coupon program for 2017. Explain what that is.
Okay, Yvette, why don't you take that?
The shoe coupon is what the wardrobe, all of the money that we get goes to pay for shoes for children to get new school shoes.
Okay, so the money that you're raising by selling the merchandise that people donate, you're using that money to pay for shoes for kids to go back to school.
Correct.
So what somebody needs to do is you go to the Voluntary Action Center or you go to a church, a local church, and you explain your situation. They give them a voucher, and then the parents bring the voucher to the wardrobe. Am I telling the story
Correct.
right?
Well,
Yes.
they give them a referral, right?
It's a
Or-
referral.
A referral.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then they actually buy the vouchers for $4, and they can get 2 pairs of shoes.
Okay, so you buy the voucher, you have to have a referral. You go to the wardrobe, you buy a voucher for $4, and then you go to Payless, and you give them that voucher, and they get a pair of $35 pair of shoes.
Up to $35. You don't have to spend
Up to
that much.
up to
but-
$35 pair of shoes for that $4 voucher. Now, who pays the $35?
yeah, the wardrobe.
The wardrobe is paying that.
The difference between the $4 and the $35.
Okay. And this is a wonderful program, and many of these kids would not be able to, all of them would not be able to afford new shoes.
Last August, we gave away 1,000 to 1,000 children. We gave away 2,000 coupons altogether.
Oh my goodness.
And
Well,
we should say it's for the Boone County Public Schools, grades K through 12.
okay, this is for Boone County Public Schools, grade K through 12.
Right.
Ladies, thank you so much for coming
Thank you,
by.
Paul.
From the wardrobe, continued success with all of the work that you're doing.
Thank you
All right,
so much.
pleasure having you here. Tomorrow's Sager Brothers Gallery and Central Missouri Stop Human Trafficking.